Good afternoon. My name is Robert Stanley. This is my week 4 part 2 assignment for FTT 210, my muzzleloader build class. This week we're going to be going over a couple things. We're going to be doing some inletting for the locking mechanism, the butt plate here, and our other plate. So unfortunately, I have to start this video over. I was mid-video and something happened, canceled out my video. So for the inletting portion for your locking mechanism, which I have already done, started working on the butt plate. So, but what you got to do, just take your inletting fluid and hit all your high edges here on your locking mechanism. And when you insert it, you can see some of the high marks in here still, and I've already begun carving it out. So once you put it in, you'll get your marks. But here's my locking mechanism. For this, it should fit nice and snug, and you shouldn't have any assistance when pulling it out. And when I mean assistance, you shouldn't have to bang it out with a hammer or anything like that. You should just be able to pull it out, no problem. So with this one, like I said, I've already had it inletted. It's already been done. I'm working here on the buttstock, and as you can see, got a little messy with the fluid. I lost my grip. So I got inletting fluid all over the stock of my rifle. So what I was doing next, and my chisels here that I received from the school, they don't seem to be very sharp at the moment. So the inletting process is going to take me a little longer. I'm not going to be able to complete it in this video. It's going to take me several hours, honestly, to get it with the chisels and everything that I was provided with the school. But what I did, I had placed the buttstock on temporarily, so that way I could go ahead and get this inletted in. And as you can see here on the bottom of the stock, that line is where this plate is actually going. So again, if you see the line, here's where manufacturing stopped it. This line right here is where, believe it or not, the other end of this has to go to fit flush with the stock of the rifle. So with this, I actually have a good bit of wood that I have to carve away. And again, in this video, I'm not going to be able to accomplish that. So I'm going to attempt it. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video right now. I'm going to try and carve out this wood real quick, as fast as humanly possible, and see if I could get everything set in properly. All right, so give me a little bit, and when I come back on, hopefully I'll have the buttstock temporarily rough fitted and the other plate fitted in. The other thing that I'm going to be going over is sanding the brass, cleaning up the brass, getting rid of all the striations on all my brass pieces here that are from factory. So I'm going to try and get it cleaned up a little bit. It's not going to be polished 100%. It's not going to look like extravagant brass. It's just going to be a rough scuff, getting all the brass out, or getting all the scuff marks out, and getting ready to be polished. So again, give me a little bit. I'll be back, and hopefully I'll have everything put in place and properly inlet it. See you soon. Alright, so here I am. I'm back. So I got the locking mechanism temporarily in place. I got the washers and the screws put in. I got the butt plate here screwed in top and on the on the bottom of the rifle. And then I got my other plate in here. As you can see here on the bottom, I still have a little bit more wood to carve out. I just wanted to get this roughed in. See how much more wood I need to take away. As you can see here on the buttstock, I have quite a bit of wood to take away on the side here. So on here, and even here, I'm gonna have to find a way to match this up. And that's more, I think, more of a personal preference for me. I don't like the extra wood hanging over. So there's going to be a lot of sanding, a lot of filing, a lot of chiseling on this stock when everything's said and done. And like I said, with the brass, I don't have any sandpaper to start roughing this up. The files that I have, the files were chewed up pretty heavily in my gunsmithing class. I used them on one of my rifles to help change things around on it. So my chisels, or my files and everything, are a little eaten up. I do have to get some sandpaper. So for the brass portion, I will not be able to get that done in this project, unfortunately. If I have to take a hit on it, I have to take a hit on it. I don't have the materials at this point in time to continue with the brass. But if I did, I would take the brass, I would take my sandpaper, start scraping away the outer layers of the brass components here, bringing them to somewhat of a shine. It's not really a finished shine, but it would be a rough shine, and preparing the brass later on to actually be polished properly and look really well. So, but like I said, as of right now, I do have the mechanism inletted. I have the butt plate in. I do still have, like I said, I do still have more wood I have to carve away. And that's a personal preference for me. And I feel like I have a little bit more wood here to chisel away. Although I do believe that this is fine. Again, personal preference for myself. I need to take more away. So, basically that's all I got for this week. I'm hoping that this goes a little bit smoother with some of the other things. But we'll get there when we get there. So I will see y'all next week. Talk to you soon.